Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to Manful Yoga. This is a 10-minute lower body routine for the morning. So we're going to work on your lower body, work on opening up your hips, but also do so in a way to help you boost your energy, to help you start the day off right. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Turn on notifications so you know as soon as a new video is released. Here we go. All right, we're going to get started on the ground, on your back. I have two blocks here as a prop for less flexible people. I'm going to be using them throughout the routine. Feel free to utilize those if you have them. If you don't worry about it. So heels in front of your butt, squeeze your glutes, back relaxed on the floor, press your feet into the floor, squeeze your butt up. Make sure that your back is neutral here, not arching your back, but keeping it relatively flat. Hug your thighs toward one another. Again, push down through your feet, squeeze your glutes, keep your neck and your upper back relaxed on the floor. This is our first pose, and it's a warm-up pose to make sure that your glutes are nice and engaged. So we're keeping your knees and your lower back healthy throughout this workout. From here, take it into a single leg bridge. Extend your right leg forward. Try to keep your hips level. Don't worry about lifting your right leg all the way up in the air. That actually makes it easier. So keep that foot about a foot off the ground. Press down hard through your left foot. Make sure that your right hip is still level with the left hip. Take 10 seconds here. Really feeling your left glute work. Your hamstrings working. It also helps to pull your body forward with your left foot. 3, 2, 1. And now plant your right foot. Again, keep the hips level. Extend your left leg forward. Hover it about a foot off the ground. Press down hard through your right foot. Pull your upper body forward with your right foot. Make sure that your glutes are working. Back is flat, not arching your back. Drive the hips up a little bit higher. Last few seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the hips down. All right, nicely done. From here, we're going to move into a low lunge. Step your right leg forward. Keep your left foot back, toes tucked. Work on hovering your left knee every half second or so, and that's just going to help make this posture a bit more active, building strength through your hips, opening up your hip flexors. Pull your ribs up away from the hips, sink forward into this lunge, feeling your hips open, but also working your glutes. Bring your arms overhead, squeeze your arms back as far as they'll go. This pose is great for the morning because it's opening up your hips, opening up your chest, and this is going to help boost your energy. Couple breaths here. As you exhale, you can sink deeper into this lunge. Just make sure that your hips are still active. And now from here, lift your back knee, come into a high lunge, squeezing your back thigh. Squeeze your legs toward one another, pulling your body forward with your right leg, at the same time trying to pull your body backward with your left foot. So legs squeezing in opposing directions, arms are still up, breathing in and out of the nose. As you exhale, go deeper. Try to keep your butt under your torso here, don't let your lower back arch. One more breath. And then release down. And switch sides. Nicely done. Left leg forward, right leg back, low lunge. And again, same as we did before, I want you just kind of hovering that back knee just to make sure that the hips are active. And if you can't do that, if maybe you don't have that strength yet, maybe you are fatigued like I am right now, then that's okay. You'll get there with time. Keep practicing and be consistent. All right. And then from here, we're going to go forward into that lunge. Bring your arms overhead. Squeeze your glutes, those muscles we were using in the bridge at the beginning of the workout. Make sure that you're using those muscles here as well. Your butt is going to stay relatively under your torso. Make sure it's not sticking out behind you and you're arching your lower back. And push down hard through your left foot so you feel your left hip working. You got one more breath in this low lunge. And then when you're ready, tucking your back toes, squeeze your back thigh, lift your knee, coming into a high lunge, and 3 breaths here. Make sure that you're lifting your ribs away from your hips, feeling that stretch through your right hip flexors. You can dip that back knee a little bit if you feel like your lower back is arching too much, or bring your legs a little closer together. Make sure that your chest is nice and open. Squeeze your arms back as far as they'll go. Hold here for one more breath. And now stand up all the way. Nice job. So legs hopefully burning. Hopefully you got a good workout already. From here we're going to go into a airplane. So I want you to take your right leg forward, left leg back, kind of like you had it for the lunge. If you have blocks, I'm going to request that you put them about a foot in front of your right leg. If you don't have them, don't worry, you'll be all right. And then from here, come onto your right leg, point your left toes, press down through your right foot, pull your chest forward. You can use those blocks for assistance with balance. If you don't have blocks, by the way, you can put your hands on a couch, you can put your hands on a wall, anything that's going to help support you, you can use that. Push down hard through that right leg until you feel a stretch through the back of your right leg. Point your left toes so both legs are active. Pull your chest forward. Belly button pulls up toward your lower back. Arms along your sides, palms facing up if you choose to do that. One more breath here. And then from here, lift your left knee up to hip level, push down through your right foot, and bring your arms overhead. Just 2 breaths here. Lift your knee up as high as possible and get as tall as you can. By the way, I do have more morning routines on this YouTube channel. I have a 15-minute morning yoga routine for energy and confidence. It's full body. I also have a quick 10-minute routine. Be sure to check that out. All right, and then release down. All right, let's switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back. Starting off in that lunge. Moving into an airplane. Shift your weight into your left foot. Keep the hips squared forward. Lift your right leg off the ground. Point the toes. Press down through your left foot, squeeze your thigh. Make sure that your back is flat. Don't allow your chest to collapse. Use the blocks as needed, or again, you can use a bench, you can use a couch, anything that's gonna help you rest your hands on something. Try to lengthen the front of your body. Your abs should feel like you're doing a plank right now. Keep that right leg active, pointing the toes, and your right kneecap is gonna face the ground. If you can't quite get your body into an L position, you can come not all the way into it. So maybe just 30 degrees instead of 90-degree bend with your upper body. You've got 10 more seconds here. Arms are along your sides if you want to challenge your balance, or remember, you can put your hands on something on the ground or a couch as well. All right, and then bring your right knee up to hip level. Push down hard through your left foot. Bring your arms up. Squeeze your arms back as much as you can to help open your chest, and push your head up toward the ceiling as high as you can. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, here we're gonna go into a side angle. I'm gonna have you come into a wide stance. Turn your toes slightly in. Turn your right foot to face the top of the mat. Come into a warrior 2 stance. So you keep your hips, your shoulders facing to the outside, front foot facing forward. Push your back hip into your front hip, and then bring your right wrist inside your right knee. Extend your left arm up. Roll back that left shoulder as much as you can. So we're working on opening up your groin here and opening up your chest. 3 breaths. Allow your body to sink into this and really roll back that shoulder. Open up. Lift your chest forward and up. As you hold this, make sure you're not collapsing your torso. 1 more breath. All right, and then come up. We're gonna switch sides. Turn your right foot slightly in. Turn your left foot to face the back of the mat or the front of the mat, however you wanna orient yourself. And then bend into your left knee. Knee is going to track over your middle toe. You should be able to see your big toe around the knee. Tighten your back thigh. Push your right hip into your left hip. Bring your left wrist inside the left knee. Extend your right arm up. Lift your torso away from your hips. Roll back your right shoulder and look up. Try to keep the weight centered in your hips here. Don't let all that weight shift to your left knee. And your left arm is just hanging out here. Make sure you're not resting your left arm on the knee or you're not going to use your core as much. 10 more seconds. Grow through your torso. Top of the head up and away from your hips. Right arm rolling back. Deeper into the lunge. 3, 2, 1. And then come up. All right, one more pose. You take it down onto the ground. Onto your chest. Flat on the ground. Extend your legs back. Point the toes. Hug your legs toward one another. Squeeze your thighs. Lift your chest off the floor. Squeeze your elbows down toward your hips. Shoulder blades in toward one another. Hold here for 20 seconds. Remember, we're using your hips here. This shouldn't just be a core exercise. Really squeeze your thighs. Lock out your knees. Your knees should be off the floor. Press the top of your head forward, further away from your hips. Open up your chest a little bit more. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then release. All right. Now, I do have another morning routine I want to tell you about. It's 30 minutes long, a little bit gentler than this. So if you're looking for less of a workout, more of a morning routine, I do have a full-length 30-minute gentle morning yoga routine on the YouTube channel. You can click here or wherever it shows up. And that is also cool because it only has standing poses. So you can do it at work. You can do it without getting onto the floor, like we just did with that last pose. So thanks for watching this. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to Manful Yoga. Turn on notifications so that as soon as a new video is released, you'll know about it. Like the video if you found it useful or helpful. And if you're looking to get started, we do have a free 7-day Beginner's Yoga for Men challenge that features 7 workouts. I believe one of them is also a morning yoga routine. So if you're looking for more of those, we do have a ton of those here. But that's a great way to get started and work on being consistent, but also notice the results of doing yoga on a daily basis in just about 15 minutes per day. Link for that is below here. All right, that's it. Thanks again for watching. Again, like the video if you haven't, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.